the political system is determined by the votes of the people, and I think because it's a free thing to do in a free society, it would be a missed opportunity not to. So it's kind of a way to feel like I'm actively involved in sort of the building of our country's future.
We all take part in making our country the way it is, and the way that we've decided to make our voices heard is by the people we allow to make decisions on behalf of all of us.
Hill 17. In that battle, 8,677 Canadians died.
Like, there were sacrifices made for us to have the opportunity to vote, so I feel like it's just a waste on our part if we don't do it.
Regardless of whether or not you feel firm with one party or another, it's the idea that you make your voice heard in whatever way you can. I don't think there's such a thing as a wasted vote. I think that if you go to vote, you're there, physically there, representing something or representing yourself.
We really need to ensure that we express our right to vote. As women, we've only had the vote for 100 years. Many people in many other countries, even today, don't even have the right to vote.
I saw a video just a couple days ago of some Syrian refugees that were voting for the first time in Canada, and to see how much of an impact that made on their life, just the ability that they were able to walk down the street. He talked about, like, I had a list of people that I could choose from, and I could just pick one, and I could do it privately and pick whoever I wanted. And so I think it just really, that kind of puts things in perspective. It makes it more impactful, and you realize,
if we only had one choice, what is that? And it's a farce. We have a system at least that where your voice can and vote can matter.
Yeah, I would think really hard about why you don't want to vote and why you wouldn't want your voice being heard.
I know a lot of people have a hesitation because they don't think their voice or their vote is important enough or will make a difference. If you compare it to evangelizing, if you thought the same thing, people are afraid to evangelize because they don't think it's going to make a difference. But it does, because God uses it.
Says in our Charter of Rights that we were founded upon principles that recognize the supremacy of God. So there is an element of religious foundation and Christian belief in there. We need to be involved.
Do some research as far as who the different parties are and what their platforms are. I think our responsibility as Christians is to pray, but then also to take practical steps of voting.
Please do go out and vote. It makes you part of the goings-on of our governments and how our cultures run. And what you say matters.